Welcome back to Tech with Kaushik. If you are confused about AI certifications, AI engineer jobs, Cloud AI, GenAI, Claude, Azure, AWS, Google, Databricks, and all these new badges coming every month, then this video is exactly for you. And before we start, I have created a free PDF guide for you called the AI Certification Decision Kit 2026. You can download it from the link in the description. Inside that PDF, you will get a certification decision matrix, cheat sheets for the top AI certifications, a 90-day roadmap, project ideas, resume keywords, and interview talking points. So make sure you download it and use it while watching this video. Today, we are not going to make a random list of certifications. We are going to answer the real question: which AI certification can actually help you move closer to an AI engineer job in 2026? By the end of this video, you will know which certification fits your career stage, your background, and your target job role. So stay till the end, because this video can save you months of confusion, help you avoid wasting money on the wrong certification, and give you a clear direction for your AI career journey. Look at the AI certification market today. Every company, every cloud provider, every learning platform is saying, our certification is the best. AWS has AI certifications. Microsoft has Azure AI certifications. Google has machine learning tracks. Claude has architect-style certification. Databricks has data and AI paths. Then there are GenAI certificates, prompt engineering certificates, Agentic AI courses, and many more. Naturally, a learner gets confused. The real problem is not lack of options. The real problem is too many options without proper direction. In this video, we will remove that confusion and build a clear decision framework. Before we discuss any certification, understand this very important truth: certification alone does not guarantee a job offer. A certificate can open a door, but your skills, projects, GitHub, deployment experience, and interview explanation will help you walk through that door. Many people collect multiple certificates but cannot explain how to build a real AI application. That is a big mistake. In 2026, companies want people who can use AI to solve problems. So your goal should not be only to pass an exam. Your goal should be to become job ready. Here's the formula I want you to remember throughout this video: AI job readiness equals skills, projects, cloud, and certification. Skills help you understand the technology. Projects prove that you can apply that technology. Cloud experience shows that you can deploy and scale solutions. Certification gives credibility and structure to your learning. If you only have certification, your profile may look incomplete. But if you combine certification with 2 strong projects and 1 deployed demo, your profile instantly becomes more powerful. This is the mindset you need before choosing any AI certification. AI engineer is becoming one of the most exciting roles in technology. Companies are no longer just experimenting with AI. They want AI-powered applications, copilots, chatbots, document intelligence systems, automation agents, recommendation engines, and enterprise AI solutions. That means they need engineers who understand software development, APIs, cloud services, data, security, and GenAI. This is why AI engineer is not just another job title. It is becoming a bridge between software engineering, machine learning, cloud engineering, and business automation. If you prepare correctly now, you can position yourself ahead of many people. One strong signal that AI skills are becoming serious is that companies are actively training their employees. Organizations are launching AI fluency programs, AI builder tracks, internal certifications, Claude learning drives, Microsoft AI learning paths, and cloud-based AI enablement programs. This tells us something important. AI is not only a trend on YouTube or LinkedIn. It is becoming part of real enterprise work. Companies want employees who can use AI responsibly, build AI-assisted solutions, and improve productivity. So if your company is already moving in this direction, you should not wait. You should start building your AI skill stack now. Recruiters and hiring managers are becoming smarter. They do not just want to see one badge on your resume. They want proof. They want to know, can you build something? Can you explain your project? Can you connect an AI model with an application? Can you deploy it? Can you work with data? Can you understand business use cases? A certificate gives a quick signal, but a project gives confidence. So whenever you complete any AI certification, immediately convert that learning into one visible project. Put it on GitHub, record a demo, and explain the architecture clearly. Now the biggest question is, which certification should you pick? The answer depends on your career track. A fresher should not choose the same certification as an experienced machine learning engineer. A software developer should not blindly choose a business AI certification. A cloud engineer should focus on cloud AI services. An architect should focus on enterprise solution design, governance, and responsible AI. So instead of asking, which AI certification is best, ask a better question, which AI certification is best for my target role? That one shift will make your decision much easier. Let us divide the audience into 5 major tracks. First, beginners who are just starting with AI. Second, software developers who want to become AI application builders. Third, ML or data professionals who want deeper machine learning and MLOps roles. Fourth, cloud engineers who want to build and deploy AI systems on cloud platforms. Fifth, architects and consultants who want to design enterprise AI solutions. Once you identify your track, the certification decision becomes much simpler. So while watching this video, keep asking yourself, which track am I currently on, and where do I want to go next? If you are a beginner, do not jump directly into advanced machine learning or AI architecture certifications. That can create frustration. Start with the fundamentals. Learn what artificial intelligence means, what machine learning means, what generative AI means, how prompts work, what responsible AI is, and how companies use AI in real scenarios. Your first certification should help you build confidence, not confusion. The goal of the beginner track is simple: understand the language of AI, build curiosity, and create your first small project. Once your foundation is strong, advanced certifications will become easier and more meaningful. If you are already a software developer, your opportunity is huge. You do not need to become a research scientist to enter AI engineering. You can become an AI application developer. Focus on building chatbots, RAG applications, document question answering systems, AI agents, API integrations, and cloud-deployed AI apps. Your existing skills in programming, back-end development, databases, and deployment are very valuable. The right certification for you should teach applied AI, not only theory. Your target should be, learn the certification content, then build a real AI application that a recruiter or manager can understand in 2 minutes. If you are from a data science, data engineering, or machine learning background, your path is different. You should not stop at prompt engineering. You need deeper knowledge of model training, feature engineering, evaluation metrics, pipelines, data workflows, model deployment, monitoring, and retraining. This is where machine learning engineering and MLOps become important. Companies do not only need models in notebooks. They need models running reliably in production. So your certification should strengthen your ability to manage the full ML lifecycle. If your target role says ML engineer, MLOps engineer, or applied scientist, this track is for you. Cloud engineers also have a powerful path into AI. Most AI solutions today run on cloud platforms. Companies use cloud services for model hosting, AI APIs, storage, security, monitoring, and integration. If you already know Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud, you can add AI services on top of your cloud knowledge. This is a practical and job-friendly path. Your certification should match the cloud ecosystem used by your target companies. If your company uses Azure, Azure AI certifications make sense. If your target market uses AWS, AWS AI and ML tracks become more relevant. Cloud plus AI is a strong combination. For senior developers, tech leads, solution architects, consultants, and managers, the AI architect track is very interesting. At this level, the question is not only how to call an AI API. The question is, how do you design a secure, scalable, responsible AI solution for a business problem? You need to think about architecture, governance, data privacy, cost, reliability, prompt injection risks, model selection, integration, and ROI. Certifications around enterprise AI, AI transformation, Claude architecture, Microsoft AI business paths, and solution design can be useful here. This track is less about coding only and more about decision making. Think of AI certifications like a pyramid. At the bottom, you have fundamentals. Everyone should understand that layer. Above that, you have cloud AI certifications, where you learn how to use AI services. Then comes machine learning and MLOps, where you go deeper into models and production workflows. After that comes GenAI, RAG, agents, and LLMOps, which are extremely relevant in 2026. At the top, you have architecture and enterprise AI strategy. The mistake many people make is jumping to the top without building the base. Build your pyramid step by step, and your learning will become much stronger. This is very important. Do not choose a certification just because it is trending on social media. Today one certification becomes popular, tomorrow another one becomes popular. Chasing hype can waste your time and money. Instead, look at your target job descriptions. What skills are repeatedly mentioned? Azure AI? AWS? Python? RAG? LangChain? Machine learning? Databricks? MLOps? Responsible AI? Once you know what the market is asking for, you can choose the certification that supports your goal. A focused certification is better than 5 random badges. Career growth comes from direction, not from noise. Before selecting any certification, open 10 job descriptions for your target role. If you want AI engineer roles, search AI engineer job descriptions. If you want GenAI engineer roles, search GenAI engineer job descriptions. Highlight repeated keywords. You may see Python, Azure OpenAI, AWS Bedrock, vector databases, RAG, APIs, Docker, Kubernetes, LangChain, evaluation, security, and cloud deployment. This exercise is powerful because it shows what companies actually want. Then pick a certification that teaches those skills. This is how you make a market-driven decision instead of a random decision. Let job descriptions become your roadmap. Here is the decision matrix we will use. First, identify your target role. Second, identify the core skill required for that role. Third, choose one certification that supports that skill. Fourth, build one project that proves that skill. This simple 4-step framework can save you from certification overload. For example, if your target role is AI application developer, your skill focus may be Azure AI, APIs, RAG, and deployment. Your certification might be Azure AI engineer. Your project could be a document Q&A chatbot deployed on cloud. This combination is much stronger than certification alone. If you are just starting, your goal should be AI literacy and confidence. Beginner certifications are useful because they help you understand the terminology. You learn what AI can do, where it is used, what responsible AI means, and how generative AI is changing work. But remember, beginner certifications are not enough for an AI engineer job by themselves. They are the starting line, not the finish line. After one foundation certification, immediately build 2 simple projects. For example, one chatbot and one document Q&A app. That will make your learning practical and memorable. AWS Certified AI Practitioner can be a good starting point if you are interested in the AWS ecosystem. It is especially useful for beginners, cloud learners, and professionals who want to understand AI and generative AI concepts from an AWS perspective. But do not treat this as the final destination. Think of it as your entry badge into the AI world. After completing it, explore AWS AI services, build a small AI-powered application, and understand how cloud AI services are used in real business solutions. The real value comes when you connect the certification with hands-on AWS practice. Microsoft AI Fundamentals and Microsoft AI Learning Paths are very useful if your target environment is enterprise technology. Many companies use Microsoft Azure, Microsoft 365, Copilot, Power Platform, and Azure AI services. So if you work in an enterprise setup or want to target enterprise AI roles, the Microsoft path can be very relevant. The beginner-level Microsoft AI certification can help you understand AI concepts, responsible AI, and how AI services work. But again, do not stop there. Use it as a foundation, then move towards Azure AI Engineer or Applied AI projects. Google AI Essentials and beginner-friendly Google AI learning options are good for understanding AI awareness and productivity use cases. These are useful if you want to become comfortable with AI concepts and modern AI tools. But if your target is AI engineer, you need to go beyond awareness. You need to build systems. You need coding, APIs, data, deployment, and architecture. So Google beginner options are good as a first step, but your next step should be more technical. Use beginner learning to build clarity, then move towards Google ML Engineer or practical GenAI projects. Here is my clear advice for beginners: do not collect too many foundation certificates. Pick one good foundation certification. Complete it properly. Then build two simple but meaningful projects. Project 1 can be an AI chatbot that answers questions on a specific topic. Project 2 can be a PDF question answering app using RAG. These two projects will teach you more than 5 passive certificates. When you talk in an interview, you can say, "I completed the foundation certification, and then I built these 2 working projects." That sounds much more powerful than only saying, "I have a badge." Now let us talk about software developers. If you are a Java developer, Python developer, .NET developer, front-end developer, back-end developer, or full-stack developer, AI engineering can be a natural next move. You already understand code, APIs, databases, authentication, deployment, and application logic. Now you need to add AI capabilities on top. Learn how to call LLM APIs, build RAG pipelines, connect vector databases, add AI features to applications, and deploy them. Your certification should help you build real applications. This is where applied AI certifications become much more valuable than only theory-based certificates. Azure AI Engineer is a strong option for developers who want to build AI solutions in enterprise environments. Many companies already use Azure, so Azure AI skills can connect directly with real workplace use cases. This path is useful for building chatbots, language solutions, search-based AI, vision solutions, and intelligent applications using Azure AI services. If you are a developer working in a Microsoft-heavy organization, this certification can align well with your career. But remember the golden rule: after learning Azure AI, build and deploy one real project. That project will make the certification much stronger. The AWS AI and ML path is powerful for people targeting companies that use AWS. AWS has a broad ecosystem around cloud infrastructure, AI services, machine learning, data, and generative AI. If your target job descriptions mention AWS, Bedrock, SageMaker, Lambda, data pipelines, or cloud-native AI, then AWS-based learning makes sense. The key is to avoid staying only at the concept level. Build something. Create an AI-powered backend service. Connect it with a database. Deploy it. Monitor it. If you can show a working AWS AI project, your certification becomes a career signal. There are many practical GenAI certificates from learning platforms, universities, and technology providers. Some of them are very useful, especially if they force you to build projects. The best GenAI certificate is not the one with the fanciest name. The best one is the one that teaches you to build a chatbot, a RAG system, an AI agent, an evaluation workflow, or an AI-powered automation tool. In 2026, practical GenAI skills are highly valuable. So when choosing a GenAI certificate, ask this question: after this course, will I have something real to show in my portfolio? For software developers, my advice is simple and direct: certification plus GitHub plus deployment. Do not finish a certification and leave it hidden in your profile. Convert it into a visible project. Push your code to GitHub. Write a clean README. Add architecture diagrams. Deploy a demo if possible. Record a short screen recording. Add it to your resume. During interviews, explain the problem, architecture, tools, challenges, and improvements. This is how you become memorable. A certification says you studied. A deployed project says you can build. Recruiters and managers respect that difference. Now let us move to ML engineers and data professionals. If your goal is machine learning engineering, you need more than GenAI prompts. You need to understand data preparation, model training, evaluation, feature pipelines, experiment tracking, deployment, monitoring, and model drift. Many people can run a notebook, but fewer people can build production-ready ML systems. That is where ML engineering becomes valuable. Certifications in this track should help you understand the full lifecycle of machine learning. If you want to stand out, build an end-to-end ML project from raw data to deployed prediction service. Google Professional Machine Learning Engineer can be strong for people who already have some background in ML, data, or cloud. This is not usually the easiest beginner certification, but it can be valuable for people targeting serious ML engineering roles. The focus should be on designing ML solutions, preparing data, training models, evaluating results, and deploying systems on cloud. If you are aiming for roles where machine learning is central, this path can make sense. But prepare properly. Do not choose it only because it sounds impressive. Choose it if it matches your target job and current skill level. Databricks is especially interesting for people working around data engineering, analytics, lakehouse platforms, and machine learning workloads. Many AI systems depend on strong data foundations. If data is messy, AI output becomes unreliable. Databricks-style learning can be useful when your target roles involve data pipelines, notebooks, ML workflows, large datasets, and analytics-driven AI. This is a good path for data engineers who want to move into AI and ML engineering. If you choose Databricks, build a project where data flows from ingestion to transformation to model training to dashboard or prediction output. MLOps is where real AI systems become serious. Building a model is one thing. Running that model in production is another thing. In production, you need monitoring, versioning, retraining, security, automation, testing, and reliability. This is why MLOps is becoming important for AI jobs. Companies do not want models that work only once in a notebook. They want systems that continue working reliably over time. If you are targeting advanced AI or ML roles, learn MLOps concepts. Even one project that shows train, deploy, monitor, and retrain workflow can make your profile look much more mature. For ML professionals, the best combination is certification plus one end-to-end ML project. Do not build only small notebook experiments. Build something that looks close to real-world usage. For example, customer churn prediction, fraud detection, recommendation system, demand forecasting, support ticket classification, or document classification. Show the full journey: data cleaning, feature engineering, model training, model evaluation, API deployment, and monitoring idea. When you explain this in an interview, you are not just saying, "I know machine learning." You are saying, "I understand how machine learning becomes a usable product." Now let us talk about the 2026 trend layer: GenAI, AI agents, and RAG. This is where many new AI engineer roles are moving. Companies want AI systems that can understand documents, answer business questions, use tools, call APIs, automate tasks, and assist employees. RAG is important because companies want AI to answer using their own data. Agents are important because companies want AI to take actions, not just generate text. If your certification or learning path includes GenAI application development, RAG pipelines, tool use, and evaluation, that is a strong signal for 2026. Claude Certified Architect is an interesting area for people who want to understand GenAI solution design, especially around enterprise assistant workflows and architecture thinking. Claude is not just about chatting with an AI model. In real business use cases, you need to design prompts, workflows, tools, safety boundaries, evaluation methods, and integration patterns. If you are a tech lead, architect, consultant, or developer interested in GenAI architecture, this kind of certification can help you think beyond simple prompting. But as always, do not stop at the badge. Build one Claude-inspired or LLM-based business workflow project. Agentic AI is one of the most exciting skill areas right now. Traditional AI chatbots answer questions. AI agents can plan, use tools, call APIs, search documents, interact with databases, generate code, and complete multi-step tasks. This is the direction many AI applications are moving towards. If you want to be future-ready, learn how agents work. Understand tools, memory, planning, orchestration, guardrails, and evaluation. A certification that teaches agentic AI can be useful, but the real impact comes when you build an agent that solves a practical problem, like resume analysis or support automation. RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation, is one of the best project areas for AI engineer portfolios. Why? Because companies have documents, policies, PDFs, knowledge bases, reports, and internal data. They want AI to answer questions using that information. A RAG project shows that you understand embeddings, vector databases, document chunking, retrieval, prompting, and answer generation. This is much more impressive than only making a basic chatbot. If you are serious about AI engineer roles, build at least one high-quality RAG project. Make it clean, make it useful, and explain the architecture clearly. Here's my GenAI advice: build one real AI agent project. Do not make it too generic. Make it specific and useful. For example, an AI career coach that reviews resumes and suggests learning plans. A PDF Q&A bot that answers from certification guides. A coding assistant for a specific framework. A support ticket classifier that recommends responses. A meeting notes assistant that extracts action items. Choose one project, build it properly, and explain it like a product. In 2026, people who can build practical GenAI workflows will stand out more than people who only know AI buzzwords. Now let us rank certifications using SMART criteria. Do not rank only by popularity. Ask 6 questions. First, is this certification relevant to my target job? Second, does it teach hands-on skills? Third, is the cloud platform useful for my market? Fourth, is the difficulty suitable for my level? Fifth, is the cost worth it? Sixth, can I convert the learning into a project? If a certification scores well on these questions, it is worth considering. If a certification looks popular but does not help your job goal, skip it. Your time is valuable. For beginners, the best choice is usually an AI Fundamentals or AI Practitioner style certification. The goal is not to become an expert overnight. The goal is to understand AI concepts clearly and build confidence. If you are a fresher, non-AI professional, tester, support engineer, business analyst, or developer just starting AI, begin here. But set a limit. One foundation certification is enough in the beginning. After that, build projects. If you keep collecting only beginner-level certificates, your profile may look busy but not strong. Foundation plus projects is the right beginner strategy. For software developers, Azure AI Engineer or AWS AI or ML path can be strong, depending on your target ecosystem. If your company or target roles use Microsoft technologies, Azure AI Engineer is a practical choice. If your target market uses AWS, then AWS AI and ML learning makes sense. The important thing is to become an AI application builder. Learn APIs, Cloud AI services, RAG, authentication, deployment, and monitoring. Your goal should be to say, I can add AI features to real software applications. That is a powerful positioning for developers moving into AI engineering. For ML engineers, good options include Google Professional ML Engineer, Databricks ML and data certifications, and MLOps related learning paths. But choose based on your actual target role. If your work involves cloud ML systems, Google ML can be relevant. If your role is data-heavy, Databricks can be useful. If your role focuses on production systems, MLOps should be a priority. The biggest mistake for ML professionals is staying only in notebooks. Move towards production thinking. Build pipelines, deploy models, track experiments, explain metrics, and show business impact. That is how you become stronger. For enterprise AI, the best path is not only technical. You need a mix of Microsoft AI, Claude-style GenAI architecture, responsible AI, governance, security, and business transformation thinking. This is especially important for architects, consultants, managers, and senior engineers. Enterprises care about risk, privacy, cost, compliance, reliability, and measurable value. So if you want to grow into AI solution architect or AI consultant roles, learn how to design AI systems responsibly. Do not only focus on model output. Focus on end-to-end solution design. That is where senior-level AI careers can grow. Please avoid this common mistake: 5 certificates, 0 projects. This looks active, but it does not prove job readiness. A recruiter may see many badges, but if there is no GitHub, no demo, no architecture explanation, and no real project, the profile becomes weak. Instead, do fewer certifications and build stronger proof. 1 focused certification plus 2 high-quality projects is better than 6 random certificates. Your portfolio should tell a story. It should say, I learned this skill, I built this project, I deployed this solution, and I can explain the business value. That is powerful. Here is a practical 90-day roadmap. In the first phase, learn the fundamentals and choose your certification. In the second phase, prepare seriously and clear the exam. In the third phase, build 1 project using the same skills from the certification. In the fourth phase, publish your project on GitHub, write a clean README, and record a demo. In the final phase, update your resume and practice explaining your project. This roadmap keeps you focused. You are not just studying. You are building a career asset. That is how certification becomes useful. Your project should be easy for recruiters and interviewers to understand. Do not make projects that sound too abstract. Build something practical. A resume screener. A PDF Q&A chatbot. An AI agent for career planning. A support ticket classifier. A documentation assistant. A meeting summary generator. These projects are relatable because businesses actually need these solutions. When preparing your project, explain the problem, users, architecture, tools, and outcome. Do not only say, I used AI. Say, I solved this specific problem using this AI workflow. That makes your project much more impressive. So here is the final cheat sheet. If you are a beginner, start with AI Fundamentals or AI Practitioner. If you are a software developer, consider Azure AI Engineer or AWS AI or ML based on your target ecosystem. If you are an ML engineer, look at Google ML, Databricks, or MLOps focused learning. If you are interested in GenAI, study Claude, Agentic AI, RAG, and LLM application development. If you are moving towards architecture, focus on enterprise AI, governance, responsible AI, and solution design. The right certification is the one that matches your next career move. So remember this final message, do not just collect badges, build proof. One focused certification, one strong project, one deployed demo, and one clear explanation can change the way people see your profile. And before you leave, make sure you download the free PDF guide from the description. I have created the AI Certification Decision Kit 2026 for you, where you will get the certification decision matrix, cheat sheets for AWS, Azure, Google ML, Databricks, Claude and GenAI, a 90-day roadmap, project ideas, resume keywords, and interview talking points. Use that PDF as your personal roadmap while planning your AI certification journey. If this video helped you understand which AI certification to choose in 2026, then please like this video, subscribe to Tech with Kaushik, and enable the notification bell so you do not miss upcoming videos on AI careers, certifications, GenAI, cloud, and tech roadmaps. Now tell me in the comments, which certification are you planning to take first, Azure AI, AWS AI, Google ML, Claude, or Databricks? And what is your current role, beginner, developer, cloud engineer, ML engineer, data engineer, or architect? I will read your comments and try to guide you based on your career path. Thanks for watching, keep learning, keep building, and I will see you in the next video.